Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 41 of Super Same Sports Encore podcast. This will be a regular 30-minute stream. We have no basketball, no football, no nothing today or tonight. So, this evening. So, we'll just be talking about MLB stuff and, some college basketball stuff. It's going to be a good time. I'll also have another stream like this, just a regular 30-minute stream, tomorrow. Friday, and then Saturday, we got some more watch party live streams. At 11 a.m., we got the 10 ranked Houston Cougars against the UCF Knights. Uh, at 12 p.m., we got the 9 ranked Kansas Jayhawks taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. At 3:30 p.m., we have the 4 seed Texans taking on the one seed Chiefs, and then at 7 p.m. we have the 1 seed Lions taking on the 6 seed Commanders. So that's what we have coming up on Saturday. But yeah. Shout out to everyone just joining in now. Daddy's in the chat. Let me let David and everyone else know. And again, they'll probably figure it out. But all right, let's let me open up Microsoft here. Let's start with some MLB news. All right, so we start this MLB news by talking about Bob Uecker, or however you say his name, who was a sports announcer for the Milwaukee Brewers. He was also a player for the Milwaukee Brewers, but he was but after he retired as a player, he became a sports announcer for sports announcer for the Brewers. Anyways, he was also known as Mr. Baseball. He passed away at the age of 90. So prayers for his family and stuff. The other set of news I probably want to talk about here is the New York Mets are bringing back Jesse Winker for 2025. This was per Bill Ladson and Jason Foster, of MLB.com. It says, after a successful few months with the Mets, Jesse Winker has agreed to a 1-year, $8 million deal to return for 2025, according to a report from MLB Network insider John Heyman. The deal, which was reported by SNY's Andy Martino and includes a $1 billion signing bonus per Heyman, is pending a physical. The team has not confirmed. Has not commented yet. I would assume not, just because he's pending a physical. So, but anyways, moving on. Let's go to ESPN here. Let's talk about some men's college basketball scores. So, at 6 p.m. on ESPN2, the 18-ranked Memphis Tigers take on the Temple Owls. At 6 p.m. on the FS1, the 20-ranked Michigan Wolverines take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. At 10 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network, the 16-ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs take on the Oregon State Beavers. at 11, and then on Saturday, it's not showing me Friday, but doesn't really matter. Our teams are not playing on Friday, so Saturday at 11 a.m. on CBS Sports Network, the 10-ranked Houston Cougars take on the UCF Knights. At 11 a.m. on ESPN, the 4-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide play the 8-ranked Kentucky Wildcats. Also at 11 on Fox is Creighton Blue Jays taking on the 14-ranked UConn Huskies. At 12 p.m. on CBS, the Kansas State Wildcats play the 9-ranked Kansas Jayhawks. Plus, also on the SEC Network, the 23-ranked Georgia Bulldogs take on the 1-ranked Auburn Tigers. At 1 p.m. on Fox, the Xavier Musketeers take on the 7-ranked Marquette Golden Eagles. At 2 p.m. on NBC and Peacock, the 17-ranked Purdue Boilermakers take on the 13-ranked Oregon Ducks. At 2 p.m. on the Big Ten Network, the 24-ranked Wisconsin Badgers take on the USC Trojans. At 2:30 p.m. on the SEC Network, the 6th-ranked Tennessee Volunteers take on the Vanderbilt Commodores. At 3 p.m. on ESPN2, the Texas Longhorns play the 5-ranked Florida Gators. At 4 p.m. on ESPN Plus, the 2-ranked Iowa State Cyclones take on the West Virginia Mountaineers. At 5 p.m. on ESPN2, 21-ranked Ole Miss Rebels take on the 15-ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs. 7 p.m. ESPN, 3-ranked Duke Blue Devils take on the Boston College Eagles. At 7:30 p.m. on the SEC Network, the 11-ranked Texas A&M Aggies take on the LSU Tigers. At 8 p.m. on ESPN Plus, Santa Clara Broncos take on the 16-ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs. Sunday, January 19th at 4 p.m. At 11 a.m. on CBS, the 19-ranked Illinois Fighting Illini take on the 12-ranked Michigan State Spartans. At 1 p.m. on the Big Ten Network, the Northwestern Wildcats play the 20-ranked Michigan Wolverines. At 2 p.m. on ESPN2, the 18-ranked Memphis Tigers take on the Charlotte 49ers. Also at 4 p.m. on ESPN, the TCU Horned Frogs take on the 25-ranked Baylor Bears. Fast forward to Tuesday because it's not letting me tap on Monday. So at 6 p.m. on the SEC Network, the 4-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide take on the Vanderbilt Commodores. At 6 p.m. on ESPN2, the 15-ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs take on the 6th-ranked Tennessee Volunteers. At 6 p.m. on FS1, the Butler Bulldogs take on the 14-ranked UConn Huskies. At 6:30 p.m. on Peacock, the Ohio State Buckeyes take on the 17-ranked Purdue Boilermakers. At 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, the UCF Knights take on the 2-ranked Iowa State Cyclones. Also at 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, the Utah Utes take on the 10-ranked Houston Cougars. Also at 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, the UCF Knights take on the 2-ranked Iowa State Cyclones. 7 p.m. on Peacock, the 7-ranked Marquette Golden Eagles take on the Seton Hall Pirates. 8:30 p.m. on Peacock, the 24-ranked Wisconsin Badgers take on the UCLA Bruins. At 10 p.m. on the Big Ten Network, the Washington Huskies take on the 13-ranked Oregon Ducks. Let me make sure these are... Yeah, okay. But yeah. Now let's go to conference standings. So, starting us off, leading the ASUN Conference is Queens. Leading the America East is Bryant. In the American Athletic Conference, Memphis, Atlantic 10, George Mason, Atlantic Coast Conference, Duke, Big 12, Iowa State, Big East, Marquette, Big Sky, Northern Colorado, Big South, UNC Asheville, Big 10, Michigan State, Big West, UC Irvine, Coastal Athletic Association, William and Mary, Conference USA, New Mexico State, Horizon League, Cleveland State, Ivy League, Princeton, Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, Marist, Mid-American Conference, Miami, Ohio, Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, Howard, Missouri Valley Conference, Bradley, Mountain West Conference, Utah State. Northeast Conference, Long Island. Morehead State, Ohio Valley Conference, Patriot League, Colgate. Southeastern Conference, Auburn. Southern Conference, Sanford. Southland Conference, McNeese. Southwestern Athletic Conference, Southern Summit League, Omaha, and Oral Roberts still in 7th. Sunbelt, South Alabama, West Coast Conference, St. Mary's, Western Athletic Conference, Utah Valley. Alright, let's go back to the homepage here for college men's basketball, and let's see. It doesn't look like any news lately. So let's go back to ESPN's homepage, and let's see. Let's see. So, ooh. So for those who are college football fans out there, LSU freshman quarterback Colin Hurley found unresponsive after car crash. This is per Chris Lowe, ESPN's senior writer. LSU freshman quarterback Colin Hurley was found unresponsive from breathing by LSU police and the Baton Rouge Fire Department just before 3 a.m. on Thursday following a car crash near the gates of the LSU campus, according to a crash report. Hurley was taken out of his Dodge Charger by EMS and Fire Department personnel and transported to a Baton Rouge area hospital. The cause of the crash has not been released. LSU school officials said that they were unable to comment because Hurley, 17 years old, is still a minor. Hurley's parents were on their way to Baton Rouge. LSU senior associate athletic director and chief communications officer Zach Greenwell told ESPN via a text message, quote, we are working through proper protocols with his family before we can have any comment. Hurley, who is from Jacksonville, Florida, signed with LSU as part of the 2024 recruiting class and did not play this season as a true freshman. Well, pray for his family and pray for him that he's alright. Alright. So, and I think that's just about all the news we need to talk about, really. So, yeah. But yeah, let's take a look at NFL. Let's take a look at NFL homepage. Here we go. So Chiefs plan to activate their cornerback Jalen Watson off the IR for this game against the Texans. Huh. Okay. Think that's basically all. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. All right. So let's take a look at scores, shall we? So yeah. So at 3:30 p.m. Central Time, ESPN, ABC, ESPN Plus. The 4 seed Houston Texans take on the 1 seed Kansas City Chiefs. Uh, in Kansas City, Missouri, at Geha Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Um, at 7 p.m. Central Time on Fox. This is on Saturday. At 7 p.m. Central Time on Fox, the 1 seed Detroit Lions take on the 6 seed Washington Commanders. In Detroit, Michigan at Ford Field, home of the Lions, of course. And then on Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time on NBC and Peacock, the 2 seed Philadelphia Eagles take on the 4 seed Los Angeles Rams in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at Lincoln Financial Field, home of the Eagles. And then at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on CBS and Paramount Plus, the 2 seed Buffalo Bills take on the 3 seed Baltimore Ravens at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, home of the Buffalo Bills. So yeah, that game I feel like is the most interested game everyone's interested for or anticipating for is the Bills and the Ravens. Right now, the matchup predictor says Buffalo at 50.3%, Baltimore 49.7%. It's right there. Of course, for the Texans Chiefs game, Chiefs 62.7%, Texans 37.3%. For the Lions and Commanders, the Lions are 73%, Commanders only 27%. For the Eagles and Rams, the Eagles are 65.4%. The Rams are only 34.6%. But yeah. So that's basically my that's basically my schedule coming up. I don't have a basketball game or a football game to do a watch party on tonight or tomorrow. So I'll just be doing I'll just be doing um I'll only just be doing regular 3-minute live streams on this one and tomorrow as well. And then of course on Saturday I got 4 watch parties I need to do. The Houston UCF, Kansas and Kansas State, the Texans and the Chiefs, and the Commanders and Lions. And then on Sunday I got the Eagles and Rams, the Baylor and TCU, and also uh, also the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens as well. So yeah, and then on Monday, I don't know if I have anything on Monday or not. Let me see. No, I do not. I do not have anything on Monday. However, on Tuesday, I do have something. On Tuesday at 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, I got Utah taking on the 10 ranked Cougars of Houston. So I got that on Tuesday. I might also have some NFL. Well, actually, no. No, never mind. I might not. Some, actually, let's hold on. Let's open up Microsoft again. Let's quickly take a look at what is the uh, schedule for the NFL scores. So the conference championship game is next week. Next week. Both conference championship games for the NFC and AFC are both on Sunday, January 26th. So, no, the answer is no. I will not have anything on Tuesday. Yeah, the answer is no. I will not have anything on Tuesday. I will not have any football on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But yeah. And then Wednesday, I have at 6 p.m. on Wednesday on ESPN2, I got the 9 ranked Kansas playing TCU. At 8 p.m. on ESPNU, I got Kansas State taking on 25 ranked Baylor. On Thursday, I got nothing. On Friday, I got nothing. On Saturday, I got 25 ranked Baylor against Utah, 10 ranked Houston against 9 ranked Kansas. That'll be an interesting one. And then, yeah. Sunday, I have no basketball, just football, just 2 football games, which is the NFC and AFC Conference Championship games. And then not this coming Monday, but the very next Monday, I got nothing. The very next Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday, but the very next Tuesday, I got at 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, I got UCF taking on 9 ranked Kansas. 8 p.m. on ESPN2, I got the 25 ranked Baylor taking on BYU. So that's my upcoming schedule for you guys. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. But, oh wait, whoops. Let's take a look at NASCAR and see what's going on in the NASCAR world. So, 7-time Cup champ Jimmy Johnson will enter the Daytona 500 as the season opener draws near. Yeah, that's another thing I'm excited for. So I will be doing a watch party for the Daytona 500. I won't be doing a watch party, unfortunately, for the entire season for NASCAR. Just because I'm gonna be honest, those are some pretty long races. Well, maybe, I don't know. They're pretty long races, and if they go into overtime, then they're really long. Then they're just much longer than they normally are. So typically NASCAR races are normally probably about like around 3 to 4 hours, maybe. And yeah. So I don't know. I'm still undecided on what I'm gonna do for that, but I will. But it is indeed guaranteed that I will indeed be doing a watch party for the Daytona 500, which is coming up very soon. It is coming up very quickly as we speak. The Daytona 500. On on February 2nd at 7 p.m. Central Time, the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. 200 laps, 50.6 miles. Then we got Duel 1, and Duel 2 on February 13th. Duel 1 will be at 6 p.m. Central Time. Duel 2 will be at 7:45 p.m. Central Time. Then the Daytona 500 will be on February 16th at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. At Daytona International Speedway at Daytona Beach, Florida. 200 laps, 500 miles. Yeah, on Fox, MRN, and the SiriusXM NASCAR radio. But yeah. So yeah, February 6th. So February 2nd is when the season, if we were just talking about overall when the season gets underway. The season gets underway on February 2nd for the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. But if we were talking about overall, like points race, points, then the season begins on February 16th for the Daytona 500, because the Daytona 500 is the first race of the season that counts for points. So, plus money, but counts for points. So, yeah. But Jimmy Johnson taps Daytona 500, Coca-Cola 600 as his 2025 Cup races. This is per the staff report, NASCAR.com. It says NASCAR Hall of Famer Jimmy Johnson will attempt to qualify for the 2025 Daytona 500 February 16th at 1:30 p.m. Central Time on Fox, MRN Radio, SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. The 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion announced Thursday he'll pilot the number 84 Legacy Motor Club at Toyota and attempt to qualify for his 22nd career Daytona 500 as part of a 2-race Cup Series that's scheduled this year. The two-time victor of the Great American Race is seeking his first win in the season opener at Daytona International Speedway since 2013. Johnson captured his first Harley J. Earl Trophy in 2006, with both wins coming during the 2024 Hall of Fame inductees' longtime tenure at Hendrick Motorsports. Johnson, an 83-time Premier Series winner, also tabbed at Charlotte Motor Speedway's annual Memorial Day weekend Coca-Cola 600, May 25th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Time, on Prime Video. Yeah, on Prime Video, PRN Radio, and SiriusXM NASCAR Radio, as his second planned appearance of the season, which could mark 700 starts for his career. He's a 4-time winner of NASCAR's longest race, with 8 total Cup Series wins at the track. Johnson said in a news release from LMC, quote, "I'm thrilled to be returning to competition in 2025. These 2 races hold a special place in my heart, and I've always loved the energy and excitement that surrounds them. The Daytona 500 is a crown jewel of NASCAR. There's nothing like it. Charlotte Motor Speedway is where I made my first start in the NASCAR Cup Series, and it's always felt like home to me. Legacy Motor Club indicated that Carvana will provide sponsorship for both events, marking with the fifth season of the Phoenix-based company's partnership with Johnson. Ryan Keaton, Carvana co-founder and chief brand officer, said that, quote, "Our team is committed to creating a special livery that measures up to his 700th start milestone." So yeah, let's close that tab. But yeah, that's interesting. Who did the Astros sign? Joe said. I know they signed international players, but I don't think they signed anyone else. They signed. All right. Before we end the stream, I will go back to that article, and I will read off the names again to tell you guys what international teams they signed. What's this? Ha! That's funny. So Scott Boras calls out cheap teams with Pete Alonso and Alex Bregman still unsigned. That's funny. That is beyond funny. Beyond funny in my book. Alright. So let's see. So here we go. So the list says, wait, whoops. The list says here, whoops, that, alright, so we got right-handed pitcher Adrian Ruiz from Sinaloa, Mexico. Anderson Arenamo from Puerto La Cruz, Venezuela, infielder. Outfielder Anthony Milan from Puerto La Cruz, Venezuela. Right-handed pitcher Daerson Silva from Puerto La Cruz, Venezuela. Catcher Emilio Gonzalez from Puerto La Cruz, Venezuela. Outfielder Freddie Ramos from Barquisimeto, Venezuela. Catcher Ore Garcia from Barcelona, Venezuela. We also got right-handed pitcher from Valencia, Venezuela, Jesus Sosa. And also we got infielder from Maracay, Venezuela, Santiago Martinez. From Mexico, we got right-handed pitcher Adrian Ruiz, as we mentioned. We also got right-handed pitcher from Tabasco, Mexico, Emilio Pero. We also got, right-handed pitcher from Mate Huala, Mexico, Ismael Obregon. All right. From Guaymas, Mexico. Right-handed pitcher Juan Frade. So hard to pronounce. The Dominican Republic players at Santo Dominican Republic, infielder Eric Mota. Santiago Dominican Republic, infielder Jose de la Cruz. Santiago Dominican Republic, infielder Juan Rojas. Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, right-handed pitcher Omar Damian. Santiago Dominican Republic, infielder Pablo Martinez. And Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, right-handed pitcher Ronald de los Santos. Yeah. From Cuba, from Matanzas, Cuba, we got Kevin Alvarez, and from Cartagena, Colombia, we got Esteban Castro. Yeah, that was really hard to say. How much longer you got? I'm just now ending the stream. I was only reading that MLB page because Joe said, "Who did the Astros sign?" So that was the international players for you. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. This was episode 41 of Super 7 Sports Encore podcast. I'll be live again tomorrow at 4 p.m. for another 30-minute stream just like this one here. Well, actually, it was a little bit over, but you get the stuff. 30 to 35-minute stream tomorrow, and then Saturday we're back with some more watch parties. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, guys.